What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid, here. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and just the results of the 2018 and 2019 season. Just want to give you guys just my thoughts about this season and how the results of it become until now, and just obviously I want to give you guys just more detail of my thoughts and my opinions about Magic Johnson stepping down as the president of basketball operations, and just basically what is next for the Lakers for the offseason, because technically the regular season is over for the Los Angeles Lakers, but there's still a couple games left for the rest of the NBA. That's obviously on Wednesday today, so obviously the Lakers, there's just going to be some new steps that needs to be made when it comes to hirings and the replacement of Magic Johnson, and just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. Now, just real quick, let's just talk about the season so far. I've been explaining all about the season and what was the results, and the needs that we are desperately need for like a change in free agency once we get there. But overall, what I have to say is the Lakers this season was a very disappointing season. We had a lot of expectations when it came to this season, to 2018 and 2019 season. The Lakers were going to be a playoff team, and it looked like the Lakers were just going to just pull it off. Since almost, I believe now it's 6 years. But it was going to be that sort of year that the Lakers will break that streak and become playoff contention now. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case, for many reasons, honestly. Because, guys, if you remembered, the Lakers were fourth in the Western Conference, okay? They were behind the Nuggets, the Warriors, and I believe they were behind the Rockets, but I might be wrong with that type of statement. But they were fourth in the Western Conference. So the Lakers were just bound to be a playoff team. But then suddenly, on Christmas Day, LeBron James went down with his injury, the groin injury that just really turned things around for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's just be completely honest. And the guy has been out for almost 18 games since then. And the Lakers were just trying so hard to compete their best basketball that they can bring to the table. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And, it's not just LeBron who dealt with injuries. I mean, even before then, Rajon Rondo, we needed somebody who could be a solid backup point guard who can obviously help out the second unit. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And most of the players who were playing for the Lakers, they just lost a lot of energy and lost a lot of emotions of the game and the goal. And guys, it was just the goal of reaching the playoffs. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And the Lakers dealt with their own injuries, with LeBron James still being out, with Lonzo dealing with his own ankle injury. And then once LeBron James came back, the trade deadline came about, and players were being offered for Anthony Davis, and the Lakers put out maybe 5 offers for the Pelicans. And unfortunately, the rumors were just out there now, and they were going to be traded, and it looked like it was going to be a done deal. But unfortunately, the Pelicans just played the Lakers and just obviously did not want to trade them anyway. So traded with them anyway. So it just became such an issue, and the team chemistry just really fell apart. And we can also blame on that from the management, and we can blame on the coach for not calming down the players and just telling them that, you know, we still have a playoff run to do, and just obviously we should just play good basketball till the end. But unfortunately, you know, it just wasn't the case anymore, and we're just, look where we're at now with no playoffs and just eliminated, and we could potentially be in the top 10, maybe top 11 for the lottery selection. So still remains to be seen if the Lakers will possibly get maybe you know, with the lottery, how it works. I believe the percentage for the Lakers to get maybe in the top 4, top 5 is like a 9.4% to get that. But you know, it's just still remains to be seen, because, you know, it's until May we don't know where the Lakers land when it comes to the lottery selection. But it is what it is. And honestly, guys, you know what Shaq said during the halftime show during the Portland Trailblazers game. He basically just told Lakers Nation that we should not dwell. I mean, I'm not really quoting exactly what he said, but he basically, what I understood was that we should not dwell on what happened, you know, with the whole Magic Johnson stepping down, and honestly, we should just move on and get another focus on this off season, and hopefully we can get some success out of that, and hopefully the Lakers next season can be a playoff team on the real. So hopefully that comes true. And you know Shaq just really said it best, and we should all really appreciate what he said. And I mean, honestly, we should not really dwell on it whatsoever. And honestly, it is what it is, guys, and we just have to move on. That's all there is. And lots of better things will happen for the Lakers. And you know, Jeanie Buss will just obviously continue on this journey for hopefully another successful year this off season, and hopefully the Lakers will get back into playoff contention, and with or without Magic Johnson. And honestly, with the whole Magic Johnson stepping down, honestly, guys, I think this is just coming from a personal perspective. I mean, honestly, I think it was just a good move for him. I mean, the guy just wasn't happy as the president of basketball operations. There was a lot of rumors and speculations and conspiracies out there that most people are putting out there that I found a little bit outrageous when it comes to it. But you know, at the end of the day, Magic Johnson was just not happy, and he just wanted to be Magic Johnson, the guy who just talks about players and in good or bad way, and just have the freedom to just speak and be the type of guy that he always was, and you know, be Magic Johnson. So it was just the type of moments that just felt, I guess, right for him to just go for it. And even though I kind of disagreed on the timing of it, he could have done it maybe today or something, but unfortunately, you know, it's just he did it before the game started, the last game of the Lakers regular season, and it was just a bad timing for him to do that. And obviously I kind of understood why he did it, because if he didn't do it right away, then possibly Jeanie Buss would have convinced him to stay. And I think the relationship about those two being, you know, brothers and sisters and stuff, it just showed that, you know, it's going to be very emotional. And it's just, you know, we could have not heard about Magic Johnson resigning whatsoever. So the type of situation now is that what's next? What's next for the Los Angeles Lakers? Now, I did get a notification saying that Rob Pelinka, the GM for the Los Angeles Lakers, is sticking around. He's still staying, as the Lakers are just keeping him as the general manager for the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's kind of weird, because, you know, him being the conversation of what Magic Johnson said showed that he was going to be out as well. I mean, that was Magic Johnson's guy who he brought in to be the GM, but you know, I guess it just wasn't the case. And obviously, you know, the Lakers right now, I'm not even sure what to think about it right now with the whole Rob Pelinka still sticking around. I mean, maybe he still has maybe he has enough in him to pull something off. I mean, it still remains to be seen. I mean, maybe with his expertise and learning for these past 2 years as a GM, maybe things will happen. I mean, it still remains to be seen. But, as of right now, it's kind of an uphill off season right now. It's going to be very challenging to see what's on the mindset of the Los Angeles Lakers, and sure remains to be seen if Luke Walton is still going to stick around. I mean, they just fired the trading trainer for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, the guy, I guess he got fired. So obviously, there's just going to be a lot of situations now. Is Luke Walton going to stick around, or are they going to hire potential candidates for the head coaching job? Maybe Tyronn Lue, Mark Jackson, Jason Kidd. I mean, there's going to be a lot of coaches out there who are going to be interested in the Los Angeles Lakers job. So we just have to look forward to that. And honestly, when it comes to replacement for Magic Johnson for the president of basketball operations, still remains to be seen. David Griffin is being mentioned as that top contender, but it still remains to be seen if he is interested in that job. There's just going to be a lot of people who might be interested in that job, and Jeannie Buss just has to do her homework and see who will be the top executive for that job, and obviously would that person be good for the job to bring and lure free agents like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Kawhi Leonard, and etc. I mean, those type of top stars to join LeBron James at the Los Angeles Lakers. Still remains to be seen. And obviously, guys, it's just going to be very interesting to watch what to expect this offseason, and see what does free agency have in store for the Los Angeles Lakers, to be honest. And it's just going to be a very interesting offseason. And honestly, it's just there's just a lot of emotions when it comes to the circumstances of the Los Angeles Lakers. And honestly, it's just I'm trying to think of words to say, and it's just not coming out. I mean, it's just sad, honestly. It's just very sad. And I still have to remember what Shaq said. I mean, the guy really said it best, that we just have to move on and see if the Lakers do have a great, successful off-season for free agency and drafts, and potentially either getting a new coach or sticking with Luke Walton, and potentially who's going to replace Magic Johnson. And you never know, maybe Jeannie Buss will be the president of basketball operations. I mean, maybe she will do two jobs. Instead of doing the business side, she will do the basketball side. I mean, I'm not sure. There's a lot of things up in the air that the Lakers might be doing that I'm just thinking on top of my head that they might pull off, but it still remains to be seen. And guys, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about the Lakers season, the players, and obviously, the resigning of Magic Johnson. And please give me your thoughts about a potential coach replacement, or do you guys think that Luke Walton will stick around? I mean, it still remains to be seen. And what do you think about Rob Pelinka still sticking around? I mean, the guy, he's not fired, so he's going to remain as the GM. So still remains to be seen if anything will change out of it. But there's a lot of things to really put things into perspective now. And as we all know, still remains to be seen also if in May where the Lakers will land in the draft lottery selection. I mean, because as of right now, they are between the top 10 and the top 11 overall pick in this year's draft. So it still remains to be seen. So guys, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about everything that I just brought up, and please give me your thoughts about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And guys, please don't dwell on Magic Johnson stepping down. The guy just really needed to do it. The guy wanted to move on and just be Magic Johnson and be the guy who talks about players and gives certain feedbacks about certain players, and just he doesn't want to get fined, I guess. He just wants to be Magic Johnson, the guy who just comes out and just speaks his thoughts and opinions about the game that he loves, and the Lakers as well. And, you know, he did put out a statement saying that he loves the Lakers and he's going to be a Laker for life. So it is, he is appreciative, and he understands the situation, and he, I guess, kind of apologized for it, but, you know, it is something that he just needed to do. And you just hope that with Jeannie Buss and, you know, with Rob Pelinka still sticking around, they are going to potentially, you know, hopefully do a good job with or without Magic Johnson. And, you know, Magic Johnson even said he will be an advisor for the team. So if the Lakers do need him to be in the conference room when it comes to potential players, he'll be there. So if they need him. So it's, you know, it's just still remains to be seen. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.